Quick shout out to my patrons. Without you guys, this wouldn't be possible, so thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hey y'all, it's Kay from Litter Apothecary, and welcome back to another weekly reading vlog. Now this week, since I'm all moved into my new apartment and pretty much settled in, I'm hoping to get back to my regular schedule of 4 videos a week, 1 to 2 reviews, 1 bibliotherapy, although the bibliotherapy will probably wait until next week, and the reading vlogs. So hoping to get back to more of my normal schedule now that I'm all moved in. And so this week is the week of June 19th to the 25th. Today is Saturday, June 18th. I usually start my vlogs the night after of the Saturday night, since I last checked in Saturday morning. So what am I am now rambling again. So let's just get straight to it. Today, during reading sprints, I read another Dostoevsky short story from A Bad Business. This one, the one that I read today, was called Conversations in a Graveyard, and it was absolutely hilarious. I loved it so much. Basically, our main character, Ivan, found himself at a funeral, helped out at the funeral, and then decided that he was just going to lay down in a graveyard. And when he did that, he started hearing essentially the voices of the dead that were buried beneath him having this conversation. And all I could picture was that scene in Mulan where all of the ancestors are, their ghostly spirits are talking and partying amongst themselves, and that this story was just amazing. It was so funny. I want to reread it again already. So I read that, and I am about halfway through Kingdom Keepers number 4, Power Play, and tonight, maybe tomorrow morning, I will be finishing The Fortunes of Perkin Warbeck by Mary Shelley. This book, I'm about 90% in. So I have just a little bit to go. So after I'm done filming this, I'm going to go and read it some more. I have put up, hopefully by the time you see this, my editor and my internet will be working together properly. I've put up a book tour, bookshelf tour, and a behind the scenes tour for my patrons. Go and check that out and put down your guess for how many books I own. This time next month, June 20th, I'll be announcing who the winner is for the Guess How Many Books I Own contest, and that person will be getting 1 book off of their wish list, whatever wish list they have. So that's it for now. It looks like in my last weekly reading wrap-up, I said, y'all tell me what book to read next and I'll read it. Whatever book gets the most votes, I'll read. So far, it looks like The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is winning, which is great because that is a short book, and I'm told it's a quick read and it's hilarious. So that will likely be the next book that I start, but first I want to finish The Fortunes of Perkin Warbeck so I can get that off of my TBR now. But that's it for now, and I'll check in with y'all again very soon. Bye. Hey y'all, checking in again now. I just finished The Fortunes of Perkin Warbeck by Mary Shelley, and I gave this 4.5 out of 5 stars, and I'll talk about why it wasn't quite a 5-star book for me in my review, but it was very near 5 stars. So if you don't know anything about this book, this is a historical fiction novel written by Mary Shelley based off the story of The Boys of the Tower, The Princess in the Tower, which was directly after the War of the Roses in English history. Henry VII, who was the father of Henry VIII, obviously, who was probably one of the most famous English monarchs, took over the English throne. He was Henry Tudor, and he, according to the story, he had the 2 Plantagenet princes imprisoned in the tower, and one of the boys died in the tower, and no one really knows for sure what happened to the other one. In this book, the second prince lives and escapes from the tower, and then throughout this novel, he builds up armies as he goes along to try to reclaim the throne of England. And this was like I said, a historical novel, historical fiction novel. There was lots of politicking and scheming going along, fighting, romance, lots of great scenes in different locations. It was just really, really well done. And Mary Shelley hit me again with her words. She made me cry a couple times during this novel. And she just has a way of making you feel for every single character, even the characters that you know you're not supposed to feel for or you're not supposed to trust. You still have just even a teensy ounce of sympathy for them. So 4.5 out of 5 stars for The Fortunes of Perkin Warbeck. And now my next book, voted by you all, will be The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. Somehow I have yet to read this series. I've seen the first film with Alan Rickman. I've seen the first film and I absolutely love it. I've watched just about everything that Alan Rickman has been in, so I've definitely seen this. This is a short book compared to a lot of other books on my TBR, 210 pages. So I'm hoping that I can get through this like today and tomorrow. I have tomorrow off for Juneteenth. So I'm hoping to be able to get to this the next 2 days and move on to yet another book on my June TBR. So I'll check in again very soon. I'm still making my way through Power Play, the 4th book in the Kingdom Keepers series. And we'll check in with y'all again very soon. Bye. Hey everyone, just a couple quick updates for you today. We are getting so close to 500 subscribers, so I want to just say hello and thank you to some of our new ones. Mindalyn 11 and 72 MJE. Thank you guys so much for subscribing, because without you, I'd just be sitting here talking to myself. So thank you for subscribing. Last night, I finished Kingdom Keepers number 4, Power Play. I thought this book was okay. It was hard to follow at times, so I gave it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. But it was really exciting, it was really interesting. I enjoyed it. And I've already started this morning on book number 5, Shell Game. I've also started in on The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and I am absolutely loving this. It is so much fun. It reminds me a lot of the Books of Babel series, especially their guide in there. It has a similar tone, so I wonder if Josiah Bancroft took inspiration from Douglas Adams. I love seeing those little tidbits that remind me of other books that I've read. So yeah, that's our check-in for now, and I'll check in with y'all again very soon. Bye. Hey y'all, so I just wanted to check in and say that today I started a 3rd book from my TBR, Sunreach by Brandon Sanderson, which is the first novella in the Skyward series. I am way behind on this read-along that I'm supposed to be hosting on my Discord. Everyone has been so kind and so patient, having so much fun with this. I can't wait to catch up. I've only been able to read a couple pages today because work got way busier than I thought it was going to be. But I am already calling it a night. It's 7 o'clock here. I am tired. And so I'm already in bed with my books, deciding if I want to get out at some point to get dinner or just suffer through and have a big breakfast. We'll see. But I'm going to get to it. But I just wanted to check in and say, hey, I've started Sunreach, y'all. Everyone in that read-along, I have started again. So watch out. Hey y'all, one last checking for this week. So first, let's say thank you to some more new subscribers. We have Thiago Abdallah, WL3048, and Andre should be writing. Andre, get to writing. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Like I said, it really means the world to me, because without you, I'd just be sitting here talking to myself. So thank you for subscribing. Now, let's talk about what I'm going to be reading this weekend. This weekend, to wrap up the week, I will be working on Sunreach by Brandon Sanderson, the first novella in the Skyward series. I'll be working on Kingdom Keepers number 5, Shell Game, and also The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. What I'll be starting next, hopefully the beginning of next week, will be Holy Grail War by Armanis Arfainel. Sorry, Armin, I probably completely butchered your name, and I'm sorry. I'm buddy reading this with Kay at Kay's Hidden Shelf, and I will link her channel down below. Kay is new to book world creating videos, but she is absolutely wonderful. Her videos are so good. So if you guys aren't subscribed to Kay yet, you need to go subscribe that. So I'm buddy reading this with her. So I really need to get a go on this. And then if I get really lucky and finish 2 books this weekend, I will also be starting The Ninth Reign by Jen Williams. This is part of that read-along that I was supposed to be hosting on my Discord, that everyone else, one of those read-alongs where everyone else is reading along and up to date, and I am way behind. I haven't even started book 1 yet, and they're all on the 3rd book and the final book in the trilogy, so I really need to get a go on this. Plus, I really want to read this book. I've heard everyone has really enjoyed it, so I can't wait to get on that. So that's my weekly reading vlog for this week. Let me know what you guys read this week, what you're looking forward to reading next week. As always, my Patreon and my Discord information will be in the description below. Keep reading, and I love you all to the moon and back. Bye.